Well, hey, it's Mr. Malte. I think you're going to really enjoy this lesson where we make an alphabet book. And your teacher will have put the template into Classroom. So let's get to Google Classroom. I think all these lessons we're using Classroom, so you're probably pretty good at getting there, but we'll get to Engaging Students. And I've put a button right there on Engaging Students for you to click on Google Classroom. And go ahead and get into your class. And your teacher has given you an assignment called ABC book or something like that. And it's got a nice slideshow in it right there. All right, my friends. So just remember, pause this video, teachers. When everyone is here with the alphabet book open, you can press play again. I'll just be waiting here. Just be waiting. Here I am. Okay, pause. Come on back when you'll all have the alphabet book open. All right. So you're all on the same page as me? Great. I feel like Dora sometimes when I do that. Okay, let's get to the letter B. You'll see on A, I've already put the little ant in there. And on B, first we need to brainstorm some B words. Should this be an animal alphabet book? You can decide as a class. And your teacher has already decided whether there's two ways you could do this, whether you want to do this all together and each student does one letter of one where every student is editing the same one. That's a bit more complicated. I think if you just slowly over a few lessons do the alphabet book and come back to it and add different letters, maybe over the course of a couple weeks, that's probably a good idea. So you probably have your own book, I'm hoping. So on B, let's think about, do you want this to be an animal alphabet book or just any B words? Should this be bee and badger, or could it be back scratcher and background? Yeah, so you can decide that. I'm gonna keep this one as an animal alphabet book, because it's fun. Let's think, you mean really easy, bee and a bumblebee. That's really what I'm gonna go for here. So I'm gonna look for bee. I can even start typing right here. I can click on this, remember, if my cursor, my little mouse, if it changes into something that looks like an I, that means I can type on this box. So you have to get rid of my word that just says word. Let's backspace, 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 backspace. Remember to do your capitals. Shift, letter B. You have to hold down that shift key and press the letter B, E, E. So let's get used to doing that. It's your turn. Go and click on that and backspace my word that just says word and put in the word B. B-E-E. And don't forget to do that capital letter. That's important. All right. Once you all have that, you can unpause the video. Make sure you pause. Everyone get the letter B, word B, B-E-E on there. Okay. Now, you see I put a little picture down at the bottom. Everyone stop and take a look. See where it says flat icon? And that is a link to a site that gives us amazing, really nice looking pictures. I mean, we could just search the internet, but it doesn't end up looking that great. So let's go to this site, flat icon. Are you ready? We're gonna click there. Remember, it opens up a new page. And look carefully up at the top, your alphabet book is still there, right? Still there. And that's something I really want you grade ones to get used to. Classroom is still there, Engaging Students is still there. I have 4 web pages open, and grade ones often get lost because different tabs open. So you always keep your eye up there at the top of which tabs I have open. Engaging Students, Classroom, my slides, and I have flat icon. Okay, just get used to that. Maybe even pause and just look at your tabs and take some time to look at that. Okay, now there's a little search bar at the top here, and I'm gonna type B-E-E, and I hope something good comes up. Oh, these are great. Now you can decide which one you want to use. There's lots of great pictures here. I kind of like the realistic bee. So I'm gonna click on this one right here. So make sure you go up and you search for bee, and I'm gonna choose this picture. So search, find a picture. Now's a good time to pause, probably. Make sure you get there. I'm clicking on the bee. You have to open it up so it's a little bit bigger. Okay, now this, we need to all be on a picture because this is an important part. We have to right-click on this B to copy it. And there's two ways to do that. If you have a mouse, you can click just the button that's on there, but you probably don't. So remember those two fingers where you're gonna click, that's a right click, where you, whoop, and you get some options to copy the image and do that fun stuff. Now here's an important thing. Listen, if you hold down the little key that says ALT, Alt, right next to your space bar, if you hold that down and then press your trackpad, that is also a right click on a Chromebook. So you hold down that Alt and one finger, that is also a right click. So we're learning about right clicking. So maybe practice that. So let's right click either this way or Alt and one finger, and let's copy image. It's on our clipboard. We're holding it. We're holding that B. Now let's go back. Back to my slide. I'm going to right click again, or Alt and one finger, and I'm going to paste. Look at that B. I love it. Okay, that's going to take you some time. So let's try doing that. Go to flat icon, search for a B. It looks like a wasp. And then right click, copy, go up, back to your slide, right click, and paste. Ha! All right. So good luck. Get those pictures in there. I have one other little shortcut that I'm going to show you once you're done. Okay, got a picture? The last thing is making that picture smaller or bigger. So I'm going to click on that picture so it has a blue box around it. And you could drag from the corners. That works okay. But even easier on a Chromebook is Control and Alt. It's a snake bite of those two keys right next to your spacebar. And J makes it smaller, and K makes it bigger. So snake bite those two keys, Control and Alt, and then hold them down, and then press J and K. And sometimes you do this by accident. That's just Control J by itself. You just have to close that if that happens. If anything else opens up by accident, oh, what happened? Just close it. And it's probably a good thing to get used to that. All right, alphabet book using flat icon. Good luck. Let's move on to the letter C and D. You can do it. Take care, my friends.